Please rise for the national anthem and the posting of colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion of the 217th commencement of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, it is an honor and a privilege to present to you our future, the class of 2023. So may I ask that you please rise or remain standing for the invocation offered by Reverend Lawrence A. Rice.
Good and generous God, as we gather today to mark the commencement of the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute class of 2023, we invite your presence and guidance among us. We give you thanks for the blessings of this year and for these graduates who have made Rensselaer their home during their academic pursuits. They have endured during times of pandemic isolation and disruption. They have proven their resilience and persevered until this joyous day when they will go forth to change the world. We thank you, O God, for the example of courage and strength that they have been for our community. We give you thanks also for all those who have brought these graduates to this moment, their parents, family, teachers, staff, administrators, and friends who have supported them, provided them with opportunities, and encouraged their curiosity. As we come together today to celebrate these graduates, may they know of our pride in their achievements. O God, continue to guide and protect these graduates and bring them prosperity, health, and hope commensurate with their gifts and talents. Amen. Amen.
Good morning, good afternoon, good day to the remarkable class of 2023. And good morning in particular to the remarkable people who supported our graduates on their journey. Family, friends, faculty, and staff, you kept them going when the college experience they expected was completely reshaped by COVID-19. So graduates, let me invite you to stand if you wish and turn to those that helped you reach this milestone and applaud to them in thanks. Let me invite you to sit down. As most of you know, this has been my first year as president. If you keep that up, we're going to be here for a while. During this time, I've heard a lot about the rigorous nature of an RPI education. Alumni all over the world and all generations confirm my own experience as a member of the RPI class of 1981. That the RPI curriculum is so challenging that everything after it seems easy, or at least doable. So earning a degree here is hard enough as is, but I think that the RPI experience has never been more challenging than it was for this group of graduates. Clearly, there have been other periods in our 200-year history when great events disrupted our students' education. World War I, the Spanish flu, World War II. But no graduating class has ever had to endure a threat on our campus for as long as today's graduates have had to endure COVID-19. So this may very well be the most resilient graduating class in RPI's history. Now, Lynn and I recently had the privilege of having dinner with a group of women from the class of 2023 who shared their pandemic experience with us. So with thanks to Summer Nolan, Dina Kasem, Caitlin Cronin, Samantha Detweiler, and Catherine Champagne, we learned about how you shifted abruptly to online classes and moved home in the middle of the spring of your freshman year, experienced challenging weeks in quarantine upon returning to campus your sophomore year, with limited time each day to gather outside. You were served meals prepared in an environment where pandemic-constrained supply chains made choices very limited. Those meals were delivered to your door and sometimes included a breakfast of hard-boiled eggs and dry cereal. I happen to like hard-boiled eggs, but I can appreciate that it's not the most inspiring thing to wake up to. You lived away from campus while taking online classes. You got to know your peers and professors via WebEx, and then lived on campus in a socially distanced way. Our architecture students learned to build models with whatever was on hand, cardboard, scissors, and tape. Our graduate students learned to continue their research remotely and in a de-densified laboratory. Finally, you were masked in class and labs, and you tested twice a week in ECAV and the Armory. But you also developed deep friendships that arose out of pandemic protocols that meant for a long time your only real social contact was with your roommates and lab mates. I think for many of our graduates, this friendship is what made it all doable. Over and over, I've been moved and inspired by the ways that our students care for and support each other, and the courtesy and respect they show each other across differences. Our graduates learn new ways to leverage online tools to enhance their education and research, and to collaborate with people across the country and around the world. And they appreciate the hard work of the staff, faculty, advisors, mentors, and coaches that supported their learning journey. And speaking of coaches, I am reminded of the remarks which Hannah Price, co-captain, she deserves that, co-captain of our women's hockey team this year, offered at the senior athletic brunch a few weeks ago the following remarks, and I can quote her. Hannah said, "It's easy to feel bitter when you feel like circumstances are unfair or the odds are stacked against you. But even when our class was divided by hundreds of miles, we still found ways to connect, lead, and build community." And Hannah went on to say, "Connected by hardship, RPI feels more like a community now than when we originally arrived." Graduates, I wish I could say to you that you will never again have to wrestle with such difficult conditions on the road to success, but ours is a society with enormous challenges. So please allow me to share a few thoughts about those challenges. Obviously, as RPI graduates, you have the capacity to realize our motto, why not change the world? But if you hope to change the world in a positive way, my advice to you is to continue developing the qualities you have already demonstrated, the compassion, the empathy, the open-mindedness. You may have to make very difficult decisions in your career. In just the last few weeks, we've had the incredibly complex example of artificial intelligence pioneer and Turing Award winner, Dr. Geoffrey Hinton, resigning from Google in order to not feel conflicted in sharing his concerns about the dangers of the generative artificial intelligence his own research made possible. We know that technology can have unintended consequences. Social media, despite opening up wonderful new possibilities for human connection, has also amplified extremism, eroded our privacy, and undermined the mental health of the youth. The move fast and break things attitude of leaders of 10 or 20 years ago today seems woefully reckless. Graduates, I hope you move fast in terms of grasping new possibilities, but move thoughtfully in considering their societal impact. Try to envision long-term social outcomes and steer your work accordingly. I also urge you to use your imagination to try to understand people who disagree with you. On some topics, this can be a very polarized country, in part because so many of our citizens feel marginalized by their race or ethnicity, by their gender or sexual orientation, by resource gaps, or even by their urban or rural geography. At the same time, society at large, and universities in particular, are roiled by questions of free speech versus hate speech directed at marginalized groups, versus speech someone simply doesn't like. It has become socially unacceptable even to pose certain questions. I believe there's not enough talking and genuine listening in our civic life, and there is way too much posturing. So I urge you to listen to people you disagree with and to explore their ideas. If you really disagree with them, listen more intently. If nothing else, it will add nuance to your own thinking, and it will convey a sense of respect to those that disagree with you, that you can go a long way towards bridging social, cultural, and political divides. And finally, never accept that as an individual, you lack the power to make the world more equitable. I think of MIT professor emerita Nancy Hopkins, a molecular biologist who pioneered using zebrafish to study genetics. Nancy was frustrated by her inability to get MIT to give her enough lab space, and she decided to put some data behind her sense that she was not being treated fairly. She took a tape measure and late at night began measuring her male counterparts' labs, and she discovered that even junior faculty who were men had more space than she did. So she gathered other tenured MIT women faculty to catalog the ways the institution had discriminated against them. By 1999, they produced a groundbreaking committee report. The MIT administration acknowledged their findings and then committed itself to institutional change. This set off a wave of self-examination of other universities that has made things much better, if still not perfect, for women in science, and helped the world to stop undervaluing brilliant people such as today's honorary degree recipients. As you pursue your career, know that you too have the power to bring about some much-needed social change and to enlighten all of us. So let me pause with an observation. In 1998, the journalist Tom Brokaw wrote a book entitled The Greatest Generation. The Greatest Generation refers to the generation of the United States that came of age during the Great Depression and later fought in World War II. By persevering through those difficult times, they knew how to withstand hardship, and working together, they built a better world because of it. And let me now remind you again of the comment by your fellow graduate, Hannah Price. Connected by hardship, RPI feels more like a community now than when we originally arrived. The greatest generation were connected by hardship and built a better world. You are connected by hardship. I would like to think that today I may be staring at RPI's future greatest generation. Your resilience and persistence in the face of enormous odds is a lesson to all of us. So is the kindness you've shown to your peers. My request, make that your superpower. Make that your brand. Make that the badge you've earned and the badge you'll wear with pride. As president of RPI, you are my first graduating class. I could not be more proud to know you. I could not be more excited to see a future that you can shape with your new superpower. Please come back and see us often. God bless you and Godspeed. Over the years, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute has honored nationally and internationally recognized individuals who exemplify the achievements, the ingenuity and imagination, the entrepreneurship, and the innovation that have been hallmarks of this great university. Those of you who attended the commencement colloquium yesterday afternoon already know that today we will award honorary degrees to two people who also exemplify the willingness to take on the greatest of challenges, to disrupt paradigms and to change the world.
Marilyn Simons, Gardana Vunjak Novakovic.
It's my honor and pleasure to introduce Dr. Marilyn Simons. Dr. Simons is a philanthropist focused on funding basic science research. A co-founder of the Simons Foundation, she currently serves as a co-chair of the Foundation's Board of Trustees.
Marilyn Simons, as one of the nation's leading philanthropists, your support of high-risk, high-reward scientific research has advanced the state of STEM fields and improved the lives of untold numbers who have benefited and continue to benefit from the advances and opportunities you make possible. In co-founding the Simons Foundation, you created an enduring institution which you have guided with vision and focus for nearly 30 years while funding research and educational programs in mathematics, physical, and life sciences, including pioneering efforts aimed at finding the causes of autism. Your understanding that scientific research crosses disciplinary boundaries has facilitated important work that would not have otherwise had the opportunity to flourish. Your establishment of the Foundation's in-house research arm, the Flatiron Institute, has contributed to the advancement of science through computational methods, including data analysis, theory, modeling, and simulation. Your personal giving in support of women and underserved populations has contributed to the diversification of higher education in general and STEM fields in particular. Your service as chair of the board of the Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory, your involvement in improving K-12 education for underserved communities through the Learning Spring School for Children on the autism spectrum and the East Harlem Scholars Academy, and your work on the board of the Turkana Basin Institute in northern Kenya embody the idea that philanthropy is not only about giving, but also about doing. For your support of research that takes risks and crosses boundaries, for your belief in the importance of education at all levels, for your service to your community, both local and global.
In accordance with the laws of the State of New York and with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, I proudly confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, with the hood signifying this degree, with our gratitude and best wishes.
Good morning. I'm thrilled to be here today with you on this momentous occasion. It is a great honor for me to accept this honorary degree from Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute and to become a member of the RPI community. I am thankful to President Schmidt, the Board of Trustees, and to the faculty, students, families, and friends who are gathered here on this joyful day. Visiting this campus and meeting so many of you has been a wonderful opportunity for me. My first visit to Rensselaer was back in 1971 when I came to visit my best friend who was enrolled here in an accelerated program, earning her undergraduate degree and her medical degree in 6 years. My best friend was very motivated and focused, and at Rensselaer, she found an intellectual environment in which she could thrive. She also found a community of peers who were similarly determined in their studies. I'm sure that you feel the same, that you have been surrounded by hardworking classmates in a supportive environment rich in resources and opportunities for growth. Compared to my best friend, my own beginning was far less auspicious. I went to college in Washington, D.C., but it was not the right fit for me. I needed a second chance to find a place where I could thrive, and I later transferred to a school closer to home on Long Island. This second chance opened the door for me, and I even pursued graduate study, earning a PhD in economics. I was thrilled to have found an academic pursuit I loved and an environment in which I could succeed. Years later, through my work at the Simons Foundation, I had another second chance in life, this time to learn more science. My husband Jim and I started the Simons Foundation in 1994, and we agreed its purpose would be to fund basic science research. The economist in me has enjoyed running the business of a foundation at such an inspiring time for scientific discovery. Curiosity, the importance of discovery for innovation, and a deep desire to have a greater impact on the future have been important motivations for me. Perhaps that's what led many of you in your studies, a desire to make change, to seek innovation, and to have a positive impact on the world. At the Simons Foundation, we rely on institutions like Rensselaer and on young people like you to research big questions and translate the science into the world so it could be used for social good. I hope you take what you've learned here at Rensselaer and bring it with you on your journey. I don't just mean the coursework you've learned here, but also the values that have guided your time on campus. Friendship, collaboration, and creativity are essential to research and discovery, but they are also essential to fostering community. The challenges of the future are likely to require not only new ways of thinking, but also new ways of coming together in a shared sense of purpose. As you venture forth into the world, I hope you will remain connected to your RPI friends, as I have with my best friend. I also hope that you pursue your second chances. Follow all the twists and turns that lie on the road ahead. Don't be afraid to pivot. And remember, beyond those best laid plans that go awry, there can be great opportunity. Thank you.
Now it is my honor and pleasure to introduce Dr. Gordana Vunjak-Novakovic. Dr. Vunjak-Novakovic is a university professor at Columbia University and the McCarthy Foundation Professor of Biomedical Engineering, Medical Science, and Dental Medicine.
Gordana Vunjak-Novakovic, as a visionary biomedical engineer, your research is transforming healthcare and saves lives. Your pioneering work engineering functional human tissue for regenerative medicine and growing grafts that will match a patient's original bones for reconstruction surgery has opened new horizons for the repair of injuries and the treatment of disease and birth defects. Your use of stem cells to create vascularized and electromechanically functional cardiac tissue with the goal of restoring normal heart function to patients creates the prospect of longer, healthier lifespans for everyone. Your research into patient-specific organs-on-a-chip models of disease heralds a revolution in medicine's approach to diagnosis, treatment, and the development of pharmaceuticals. Your membership in 9 national and international academies, including Academia Europaea, U.S. National Academies of Engineering, Medicine, and Inventors, Royal Society of Canada Academy of Science, and the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, advances the community of scholars and provides representation for women in STEM fields. Your mentorship of students as the first engineer to achieve the title of university professor, the highest academic rank at Columbia University, ensures that successive generations will build on the foundations you have established and continue to pursue new applications for regenerative and precision medicine. For your dedication to biomedical research that will improve the quality and length of lives worldwide. For your international advocacy on behalf of the sciences for the benefit of humankind. For your leadership and contributions in establishing the theoretical and experimental foundation for a new conception of medicine.
In accordance with the laws of the State of New York and with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, I proudly confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Engineering, with the hood signifying this degree, and with our gratitude and best wishes.
Congratulations, graduates. Very warm welcome from me to each of you in the class of 2023, as well as to your families, your friends, and your professors. You made it, and we are here today to celebrate your success and to thank to everyone who helped you on this journey. We all know it was not easy. And I do not mean only because of the rigors of the science and engineering education at RPI, but also because of the challenges brought to us by COVID pandemic. It was not fun to go through the lockdowns and get your education remotely. It was not fun for us to teach you without being in the same space, in the same classroom. And we all lost the network of our friends while also living through profound changes in our society. The life was so unexpectedly different. The pandemic affected us very significantly and for a very long time. Who would think that some of your college years, actually almost all of your college years, will be this hard? But you made it, and I commend you on this. The adversity made you even stronger and even more determined to make this world a better place. And this is because you are spectacular engineers and scientists. You are creative, curious, ambitious, and your confidence comes from the knowledge and the skills that you have acquired. You learn to be persistent, as we know that nothing ever works the first time. And you also learned how incredibly important it is to pursue people-centered, socially responsible, and ethical profession. The times have changed in the ways that no one could expect. And there are some incredibly important developments that are already shaping up our lives. We all aspire to make impact on serving the humanity. an evolving vision for the science and engineering for humanity to serve our society in ways we could not imagine just a few years ago. This means devising new technologies and new solutions for managing health and wellness in a highly personalized manner. It also means making biological replacement parts for our tissues and organs that are lost to injury or disease. It means making patient-on-a-chip models of cancer that can predict if the patient is likely to develop metastasis, and if so, in which organ. But it also means using experimental models to understand differences in the progression and the treatment of diseases between male and female patients, between young and old, and patients coming from many different ethnic groups. The life expectancy in our country has doubled over the last 100 years. So this means that we may live in an aging society, and there is a need to think seriously about healthy aging and how we can support it. And who would think that even at the time when you were starting your undergraduate education, we would embark on making climate change and growing meat in culture. So there are many, many changes that we see in our profession. Something else has changed. Our work increasingly starts from learning what are the needs of the people that we serve. I'll use just an example from biomedical engineering, which is my profession, where the proverbial paradigm bench to bedside, meaning from discovery to application, has been turned all around. Now we start from the bedside because we do need to learn what is the critical problem that we need to solve. Then we go back to bench to solve the problem, working together with our colleagues, clinicians, and return back to bedside to implement our solution or technology. I urge you to think about those who will be using the results of your work and to talk to them about their needs. They know the best. So the changes are remarkable, and you are here and you are ready to face the grand challenges of our time. I think there was never a better time to start a career in science or engineering. You can really make difference, and we cannot wait to see what all you will accomplish in the years to come. I would like to wish you to dream big and to try hard and to work on something that you're really passionate about. I wish you to keep your friends from school and to find more good people to help you pursue your vision and to share your life with. Science and engineering are a teamwork, so you very much depend on others, others depend on you, so find and keep great people to work with. And maybe just one closing comment. Some of you may be uncertain about which direction to take among so many options that we have. It is okay to be uncertain and to try various options. Many of us, myself included, have fundamentally changed our career paths after finding something we are very passionate about, and that we think that we may be good at it. So you do need to look for something where your passion lies and where you think that your personal qualities, something where you are better than anyone else, can be a good fit. I don't think you need to have a plan at this moment, and in fact, some of the best things happen to us without a plan. So please go find your challenge. Go change the world. Live to the motto of this great institution. But before then, let's celebrate this major milestone in your life. Congratulations, the class of 2023, you made it.
I would like to now invite to the podium the chairman of the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute Board of Trustees, Dr. John E. Kelly III, class of 1978 and 1980.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute and a host of grateful students, I wish to express our admiration and gratitude to our faculty who have served the university long and well, and during this past year have retired. Their names are listed in your programs in page 7. These people have served on our campus, inspiring as teachers, creative scholars, able administrators, affectionate colleagues, and wise counselors. In appreciation, we acknowledge today the sentiments of the students, alumni, faculty, and staff for their longtime service to Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. As they now enter upon a life of greater freedom, and I'm sure they're saying much greater freedom, we salute them for their past achievements and bind them to us with an honorable and enduring title. This year, we recognize Tom Begley, Partha Dutta, Robert Linhart, Talming Liu, Henry Scarton, Paul Skoke, William Wallace, and James Zappin. By virtue of the authority of the Board of Trustees, I confirm upon them the distinguished title of Professor Emeritus. Congratulations. And if I may just go off script for 1 minute, you often ask me, well, what do trustees do? And I always say the same thing, well, we make the tough decisions. But this past 12 months, we have made 2 very easy decisions. The first was approximately 1 year ago to choose Dr. Martin Schmidt as the president of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Congratulations on your first year. The second easy decision was to sign off on the degrees which you're about to receive. And as President Schmidt said, there was no question that this potentially, if you go out and change the world, is the greatest of the classes of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. On behalf of the Board of Directors, congratulations and thank you to each and every one of you.
On the occasion of this commencement, we recognize members of our faculty with special awards. We honor Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute by honoring these distinguished faculty. Information about the awards and the winners is detailed in your program. One of these awards will now be presented by Colleen Corrigan, class of 2021 and 2023, and president of the Phalanx Honor Society.
Thank you, Dr. Schmidt. Good morning, everyone, and congratulations to all of the graduates. I am honored, as president of Phalanx, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute's Senior Leadership Honorary Society, to present the David M. Darren Class of 1940 Counseling Award. David M. Darren was a faithful friend and former trustee of the Institute. In his honor, this award is given to a member of the faculty who has performed outstanding service in the counseling of undergraduate students and has supported the undergraduate education at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Nominations were submitted by faculty, staff, and students, but the recipient was chosen entirely by the student membership of Phalanx. It is my privilege to present the David M. Darren Counseling Award to an individual who has made a lasting, positive impact on the students of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. It is my honor to present this year's award to Shayla Sawyer, who received her doctorate in 2006, is a professor of electrical, computer, and systems engineering, and is the inaugural director of the Douglas A. Mercer Class of 77 Innovation and Exploration Laboratory, also known as the Mercer X Lab.
During their studies here, 28 students satisfactorily completed the advanced course in military, naval, or aerospace studies and received their commissions as officers at commissioning exercises this week. Their names are listed on page 41 in the commencement program. Will those commissioned officers present please stand? Please join us in a warm reception for these serving our country. Thank you for your service. The J. Eric Johnson Prize is awarded to the senior with the highest academic record. This year, Jacob Gardner Harris completed his undergraduate studies with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Before presenting the J. Eric Johnson Prize, I would like to congratulate the other seniors who achieved this high standard and whose names are listed on page 31 in your program. The J. Eric Johnson Prize is awarded to a senior who has spent at least 3 years at Rensselaer and has achieved the highest academic record in the class. And now we invite to the stage the winner of the 2023 J. Eric Johnson Prize, Jacob Gardner Harris.
I now present to you Neha Keshan, a 2023 PhD graduate in computer science, who will speak for the graduate student degree candidates.
Congratulations, fellow graduates. We did it, and we did it well. I feel we should all be very proud of what we have achieved. It was our resilient nature that cherished and celebrated the small victories along the way, which got the world to celebrate our milestone today. Good morning, President Smith, trustees, distinguished guests, faculty, friends and family, and everyone present here or joining us virtually to celebrate the achievement of 2023 Rensselaer graduates. Fellow graduates, we are a batch who overcame not only the small and big challenges on a daily basis that any grad student may go through, but we also overcame the roadblocks that were a result of the pandemic. We have reached this point after defeating every obstacle that tried to test us. Hence, we have rightfully earned our degrees today, for which we should be proud of ourselves. and I truly believe that there could be a blockbuster movie out of each of our stories. Stories of unique individuals with unique paths that help them to come together to build a stronger graduate community, and especially during 2020. The unity and oneness helped grad leaders come together and reinvigorated the council and escalating the graduate student administration collaboration. We highly appreciate the mentorship of Dean Stanley Dunn, the then Dean of Graduate Education, for working as a catalyst and connecting us with all our graduate allies. We are also thankful to Dean Smith, Dean of Graduate Experience, for going out of her way and finding ways for the required support. This fresh wave of graduate community sense at Rensselaer was a result of your support for each other and the belief in the process. So, be proud of the contributions you made towards the positive impact for the cohort. This heavily influenced my thesis too, so much so that its application is a resource for marginalized graduate students. So, thank you for all these interesting conversations. As protagonists of our own stories, we knew we had our own village people who helped us in a way or the other. Let us also take this opportunity to thank all who helped us evolve, taught us, motivated us, and always stood by us. Thank you to all the beautiful people of this wonderful Rensselaer community. We are grateful to all the amazing advisors, in my case, Professor Hendler, and our committee members for our continuous support. We appreciate the persistent support from our lovely parents. In my case, I am grateful to call myself daughter of Mr. Dilip Keshan and Mrs. Meena Keshan for treating me as just their kid and building a discussion culture at home, in a culture where girls are considered burdens. For reinstating that it is fine to make mistakes and to fall, but always remember to get back up and keep exploring. Some of us are also grateful to our siblings for being our pillars and always understanding our craziness. Thank you, Swati, my sister, who became an adult overnight after my father took his journey aboard. Love you, Dad. And obviously our friends, the ones we had before starting this journey and the ones we made along the way. Standing here does feel like living my childhood dream. A frequent dream was to stand in my school portico and address my class. It did not happen then, but it affirms my belief that dreams do come true. Without all your support, me coming from a business family might have not become a first PhD holder in my family. Thank you. A first-gen grad student, and that too in a science field in a different country, feels serene. So keep dreaming is the most powerful tool one has. People graduating with a bachelor's or master's degree, if you have a dream of becoming a researcher and changing the world through your small contribution, then do give it a try. You never know. You might just live it sooner than you think. Once graduating with a doctorate degree, you now know the power of research. So keep dreaming of your next goals and use your learning from this to get closer to whatever traditional or untraditional paths you want to take to live your dreams and goals. Graduates, let us all be proud of ourselves, the relationships that we built, and the humans that we have become today, and move ahead in life with our heads held high. Start the ripple effect by making small differences in our own communities that would contribute to changing the world. And remember to celebrate these small victories along the way. Congratulations.
Thank you, Neha.
Will the candidates for the doctor's degree please rise? President Schmidt, these advanced students have continued their graduate studies and research and have completed the requirements for the respective doctoral degrees as prescribed by the graduate school and approved by the Board of Trustees. In addition to their studies, they have successfully passed different examinations and have presented and defended dissertations that make fundamental contributions to new knowledge in their fields. The faculty present them to you at this time as candidates for the doctoral degree and request that you confer the appropriate degree upon each of them. These are the highest academic degrees the faculty may recommend.
By completing the requirements for the doctoral degree, you have earned an honored place in a community of scholars, whose members welcome you and anticipate your contributions to the development of knowledge in your chosen field. In accordance with the laws of the State of New York, upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, I proudly admit each of you to the doctoral degree, with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. Our heartiest congratulations and best wishes for successful careers in your respective fields.
Congratulations.
Li Feng Chi. Akila Urige. James Olson. Sarah Kavanaugh. Christopher Ertl. Richard Healy. Connor Lehman. Paul Dixon McKee. Narendra Nanal. Robert Allen Kuliberg. Jessica Fennell. Heng Tao Guo. Megana Pendiala. Fatir Ahmed Qureshi. Sarah Van Houten. Bowen Wong. Dan Yisley. Andreas Theodoridis. Tuluwanimi Bela. Musashi Bream. Travis Diamond. Tanner Fink. Han Xuan. Vibha Narayan. Surya Padinjarakut. Anisha Puar. Shuyang. Hiba Ali. Haolin Yang. Stephen Raymond Anderson. Hao Lu. Syed Essen Reza Nekvi. Megan Hughes Podlaski. Ming Yi. Sabatoj Singh Verk.
Go ahead.
Yu Hui Zheng. Rui Andrew Edward Ellers. Atharv Jog. Gopal Sankar Kanath.
Go ahead.
Sushant Kumar. Haidong Liu. Saloni Pense Kulkarni. Sagar Bhatt. Muhammad Arshad Zahangir Chowdhury.
Go ahead.
Sangrok Lee. Aditya Midori. Malcolm Kenneth Porterfield. Vinyesh Vital Srinivasara Saragaravan.
Go ahead.
Xuan Jiwang. Aram Yannick. Kurt Damanisi. Oriana Calderon. Sofia Perez Guzman. Yu Wei.
Go ahead.
Rusel Ramun. Ropafad Zodenga Niremara. Emily Rose Klein. Tyler Malloy. John Sharif Mekik. Mizira Sheikh Ali. Shailesh Due. Adrian Lee Gelbach. Adiola Arofiranye. Gretchen Clark. Adrian Rivas. Cody Edson. And Kenchinyere Agu. Shreya Banerjee. Timothy Castilla. Michael Joseph Alinda Giancola.
Go ahead.
Mauricio Gruppi. Neha Kishan.
Go ahead.
Dia Lee. Yu Chen Liang. Ji Cheng Lian. Al Yu. Jun Wang. Aryan Maharaj. Nur Ghassan Al Hassanaya. Sijia Huang. Yongguai Yan.
Go ahead.
Jia Jiu. Finn Bolt. Mayada Fadil.
Sit out. We'll tag team it, Mary.
Right. Okay, let's try this again. Will the candidates for the master's degrees please rise? Yeah. All right, great. President Schmidt, indicative of the breadth of study now prevalent at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute is the variety of degrees presented to this group in the fields of architecture, engineering, humanities, arts, and social sciences, management and business administration, science, and information technology. President Schmidt, the candidates standing have met the academic requirements of the graduate school, and the faculty recommend them to you for the master's degree in their respective fields.
In accordance with the laws of the State of New York, upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, I proudly admit each of you to the master's degree with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. Congratulations and best wishes.
Winnie Wong. Manabendra Nath. Mariam Tharwat. Megan Christina Beaulieu. Brandon Bolzani. Sonu Charalavada. Abhishek Chopra. Cassandra Clute. Matthew Janica. Jane Knight. Kellyanne LaPenta. Jesse Madrid. Andrew Robert Martin. Jasper Mendiola. Jolene Ivan Pironu. Henry Gabriel Rodriguez. Stephen Heinrich Spreitzer Jr. Jacob Terranian. Cooper Watajaw. Joshua Bernardo. Christopher Gould. Jacqueline Higgins. Madison Perez. Tamara Pushkarovich. Kaylin Ruiz. Jessica Saylor. Kaylee Irene Swanson. Sarah Tedesco. Ellen Terrazas Zambrano. Garrett Bo Valley. Alexander Forte. Rachel Okers. Emily Parker. Raymond Dennis Rivatoso. Tiffany Yoon Chi Gao. Claire Gottardi. Alexander Ho. Serena Ho. Michelle Ling. Deanna P. Pizzimenti. Vanessa Ramirez. Connor Samut. Gianna Tempesta. Liam Tracy. Alexis Nuno Capa. Marissa Tsabaga. Matthew Abraham. Michael Bagdasarian. Yang Lo. Abdullah Abind. Michael Axon. Devin Christopher Boyko. Justin Lucas Eng. Rebecca Epstein. Sing Sing Liu. Connor Rangine O'Brien. Sham Pulnath. Sarah Rose Rybecki. Rachel Emily Soto Garcia. Christopher Spain. Trenton Squires. Sean Varma. Jordan Karist. SM Sabir Ahmed. Christian Donegan. Fionn M.W. Ma. Inisis Moran Gonzalez. Heidi H. Novak. Joaquin Rodriguez. Christopher Sherlock. Alex Albendary. Lehan Win. David Cantone. Ryan Karkin. Patrick Byrne. Rusi Zijian. Gavin Song. Nicola Altomare. Cole Balog. Tamid Aziz Chowdhury. Tri Jen Kong. Aaron Rears. Daniel Sang. Stephanie Fluker. Stephanie Matos. Roberto Adolfo Santiago Delgado. Sarah Mariana Hope Steinel. Rebecca Webster. Brian Antonio McKeever. Jihan Ren. Angela Thelvanen. Jeremy Max. Christopher Altoff. Ayodele Afolabi. Lucas Houchim Miller. John William Marlowe McDade. Paul No. Alessandro Lira. Nicholas Ortel. Gabriel Mendina Kim. Bella Rocha. Brian Anderson. Savita Angira. Adeoyen Awafironi. Anirban Banerjee. Rosana Barrios Rodriguez. Joshua Cohen. Jake Cooper. Colleen Corrigan. Dennis DeChico. Matthew Fluker. Aiden Glennon. Luis Gangora. Kyle Halbauer. Joseph Harrigan. Patrick Harrison. Mauricio Ibarra Taul. Everett Isernia. Brian Milano. Andrea Muñiz Martinez. Dorothy Shi. Paul Silva. Kale Steinmetz. Maggie Thomas. Priscilla Vargas Hernandez. Sydney M. Williams. Whitney Wisnum. Tiana Young. Samuel Youngs. Matthew Zapkin. Matthew Ryan Spakowski. Alana Barth. Zona Jan. McKenna Marie Connors. Muskandas. Jusjian Feng. Rafsad Hamid. Emily Hu. Sophia Kuryakov. Pelom Lee. Philip Lee. Ihao Lee. Ija Liu. Liu Xiaoyong Liu. Peter Lombardi. Angela Bella Lopez. Majdi Makai Mariano. Anastasia Martinez. Jonathan Matkin. Alejandro Naranjo Torres. Jacob Nescott. Huyan Min Tu. Max Oleska. Stuart Fair. Zhenyu Chu. Siam Roy. Dalton Russell. Lunlin Yang. Kayuet Seng. Yucheng Zhang. Matthew Offarth. Henry He. Andrew Howard. Chen Wei Li. Mikhail William McFadden. Cole Paquin. Pierce Phillips. Snehal Manohar Seleakar. Jacob Hammerstrom. Yogesh Agrawal. Chase Giles. Avijit Saha. Aiden Simpson. Grace Titus. Milena Marie Bone. Hui Ming Guo. Vasundhara. Mohammed Syed Atik. Andy Bernhardt. Lorson Emery Marion Blair. Ashley Choi. Ian Conrad. Matthew Crotty, Neha Deshpande, Jesse Ellen, Zachary Fernandez, Sean George, Stephen Hausman, Harsha Narayan, Seth Lorenzo, Nicholas Lutrikovsky, M. Shahed Mothi, Dhruva Narayun, Ohad Nir, Richard Pavekovich, Noah Prizament, Jeffrey Patlak, Vijay Sarashivaya, Bishajit Saha, JC Charlo, Connor Wadig, Gözde Gezishi Kapar, Derek Jones, Yin Jin Zhao, Nathan Joseph de la Vega Agpalo, Alexander Bozit, Philip Chang, Sean Daichi Heffernan, Pranajal Jain, Julian Liwanag, Lauren Louis, Mohit Parmar, Sarvesh Patidar, Megha Singh Rajput, Tingyi Tan, Ayana Vasquez, Dean Vogel, Lanya Shung, Gwyneth Yuan, Benjamin Kogan, Raython Hu,
I now present to you Faiza Rabi, the president of the class of 2023.
President Schmidt, Dr. Simone, Board of Trustees, esteemed administrators and faculty, Rensselaer friends and family, guests and the members of the class of 2023. We're finally here. I am so excited to be here with you all today as we move forward and start the rest of our lives. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Faiza Rabi and I've had the privilege of serving as your class president this past year. Today, however, I'm just a senior class member offering my reflections over the last 4 years as well as takeaways from our time here at RPI. Moving to the next chapter of our lives, we take with us all the discoveries, lessons, and revelations from the last 4 years. As we stand here today, at the end of our undergraduate careers, I think we can all agree that the path to this destination was not easy. As we now stand on the precipice of growing up, I think back to a conversation I had with my freshman year roommate, Chris, about our goals for the next 4 years. I distinctly remember we had plans to be involved in quite literally every organization on campus, and by the end of our senior year, I wanted to be the president of the union and she wanted to be the grand marshal. We were ready to take on RPI, ready to change the world. I'm sure you're all aware by now that life can have very different plans than the ones that you have for yourself. Sometimes life's plans include a life-altering, rare event like a global pandemic. The pandemic felt like that one step in solving a Rubik's Cube that confuses you so much that you just have to start all over. The pandemic felt cruel and unfair in every way imaginable. Through it all, though, we persevered. Through online classes, tests, and projects, and losing a relatively new community, we held on and persisted. Our junior year started with Summer Arch, which in ways had given us the opportunity to rebuild and reestablish connections with our peers. Through outdoor picnics, frantically finishing up homework outside the union before midnight, and Grafton Lake visits, we strengthened our sense of community. The away semesters proved to be especially challenging, as half our class found opportunities across the world, and the other half persisted through academia. This year stood as a real test of the strength of our friendships, relationships, and community. Yet we faced all those challenges bravely and with determination. In what felt like the blink of an eye, we were starting our first day as seniors. For the first time since freshman year, everyone from the class of 2023 was back on campus. In the blur of classes, activities, leadership positions, job applications, and hangouts, core memories were formed. Relationships and friendships blossomed that we know will stand the test of time. And rise to face our future challenges. I remember my high school art teacher telling me that the 4 years in college goes by really fast and that we should cherish all the memories made. I only now realize how true that statement is, with our hands on the doorknob, about to open the door to the rest of our lives. While I don't think of myself as qualified to give my peers advice, especially not while we have so many accomplished people in the room, I will share a few things that I would have loved to have known as a newly admitted freshman. And I have a very strong feeling that these lessons are going to be relearned over and over again throughout the course of our adult lives. 1, lean on people that care about you for support and let them do the same. It is easy to isolate yourself in your struggles, but there's a whole community of loved ones who've got you this far in life and will continue to be there for you. 2, while changing the world starts with one person, it takes a group to implement that change. We came in as freshmen ready to effect change by ourselves, but our collective determination and strength are vital to improving the world we live in. 3, remember to take a moment to savor each experience. We're all very driven and can be quick to move from one step to the next, so I urge you to turn around and take a step back. Take a moment to appreciate and celebrate how far we have come, acknowledge all the wins, no matter how small they might seem or how far you have to go. At this time, I want to emphasize that we would not be here without all the support from our loved ones. That being said, I'd like to give a special shout out to my mom, my sister, my dad, and anyone that has ever given me a word of encouragement in times when everything felt as though it was a bit too hard. As well as a shout out to all my friends who have kept me company through all the sleepless nights and over-caffeinated days. As we commemorate today, celebrate with your loved ones and celebrate big. This is a huge accomplishment, and I'm so proud of all of us. I leave you with this quote from Maya Angelou. The horizon leans forward, offering you space to place new steps of change. Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it!
Thank you, Faiza.
President Schmidt, the candidates to be introduced have completed the academic requirements for the bachelor's degree as prescribed by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees. They have pursued studies in the schools of architecture, engineering, humanities, arts, and social sciences, business and management, science, and information technology and web science. They will be presented by the deans of our 5 schools.
I now ask Professor Evan Douglas, Dean of the School of Architecture, to come forward to present the graduates.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in architecture please rise and remain standing? Often referred to as the mother of all the arts, the caretaker of the built environment, and the physical embodiment of our collective imagination, I would like to recognize the next generation of leaders in the discipline of architecture. President Schmidt, I have the honor to present the School of Architecture candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Architecture. President Schmidt, the candidates standing have completed the requirements of the university, and the faculty recommends them to you for the bachelor's degree in their respective fields of architecture.
In accordance with the laws of the State of New York, upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, I proudly admit each of you to the bachelor's degree with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. We congratulate you and extend our sincere best wishes.
Megan Rose Adam. Jason Christopher Almquist. Aida Ayuk. Catherine Betts. Daniel Blanco. Angeline Anila Rose Applewhite. Jolie Savannah Brown. Craig Burnett. Megumi Oba Call. Daniel Alejandro Castillo. Yushin Cheng. Srimuki Chiti. Abigail Confalone. Nicholas Corniculo. Anish Day. Jijun Ding. Christian Flory. Abigail George. Caleb Goldberg. Nayeli Enriquez. Luke Korzenko. Amatula Koz. Douglas Lazinski. Frankie Liang. Ha Ma. Jonathan Aquino Marcos. Teresa Marie Mark. Brandon Marks. Andrew Martin. Nicole Michelle Martinez. Jordan Reese McNamara. Josephine Virginia Moran. Kara Jin Nedvar. Ogechi Joy Okafor. Corianne Palmer. Morgan Palmer. Amanda Peterson. Betsy Pilko Plaza. Amber Reich. Christopher Sauer. Zachary Stankovic. Caitlin Stulin. Gabriela Toscano. Oyinkansola Tukuru. Briandla Valerio. Zuyuan Wu. Xingyang Cui. Christopher Yip. Benjamin Young. Yuyan Zhang. Chelsea Zhao. Sandra Zhu. And Haley Washington.
Please join me in congratulating our 2023 graduates from the School of Architecture. I now ask Professor Shekhar Garde, Dean of the School of Engineering, to please come forward to present the graduates.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees in engineering please rise and remain standing?
Woohoo.
President Schmidt, I have the honor to present the School of Engineering candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. These engineers are intelligent, curious, and empathetic. They will design future chips and quantum computers and apply artificial intelligence and machine learning to solve hard problems in ethical manner. President Schmidt, the candidates standing have completed the requirements of the university, and the faculty recommends them to you for the bachelor's degree in their respective fields of engineering.
In accordance with the laws of the State of New York, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, I proudly admit each of you to the bachelor's degree with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. We congratulate you and extend our sincere best wishes. Please be seated. Would the School of Engineering graduates please come forward?
Andre Luis Alejandra. Hunter Dennis Alain. Heather Almeida. George Apestos. Sayan Arulampalam. Nancy Asanti. Samir Bahethi. Daniel Bierman Chow. Davy Boudram. Benjamin Brandel. Peter Bria. Alex Buchanan. Sarah Burrows. Eugene Kem. Brady Campbell. Burton Carlson. Matthew William Carluccio. Timothy Kavanaugh. Grace Chow. Gray Conover. Elliot Crane. Peter Krabuk. Merritt Crossley. Spencer Brady Davidson. Paul Demers. Nicole D'Souza. Jana Fratelloni. Ashley Gaines. Chisang Gao. Medina Garunya. Jason Gibbons. Leona Gibson. Anthony Granata. Emmeline Greenman. Ziyu Guan. Brendan Matke Harders. Benjamin Herman. Owen Kelleher. Jake Herman. Derek Hormaza. Braylon King. Erin Marie Janis. Colin Knowles. Morgan Lee. Haley Elizabeth Jetty. Sherry Liu. Haibo Ma. Charles Lavaroni. Nolan Robert Farina. Connor Shoemaker. Matthew Perino. Benjamin Garo Kumi. Evan Mans. Bailey Ethan Lorero. Louis Alexander Mann. Max Marshall. Simon McGraw. Kellyanne Murren. Nicholas Morton. Rohan Matharam. Jasmine Narain. Ariel Nirmala Nareen. Derek Nicholas. Michael John O'Keefe. Wenjo Pan. Julian Pena. Jack Phoenix. Corey Pouquet. Corey Quimby. Christopher Reardon. Matthew Rodriguez. Andrew Juan. Jun Pusato. Alexander R. Ryan. Ariane R. Sagadagalari. Bianca Sanchez. Alexander Sellers. Rohan Selvin. Isa Shah. Nathan Sean. Ethan Su. Justin Smith. Zachary Stern. Young An Tong. Robert William Tierney III. Christopher Truong. Evelyn Nicole Tsai. Theodore Tillman. Italia Vitella. Jonah Witt. Christopher Sean Williams. Abraham Johannes. Brian Kurt Yon. Brooke Zatowski. Yishuan Zhao. Stanley Zen. Yikai Zhu. Elena Abraham. Elena Abraham. Haley Adams. Corinne Marie Archambault. Axel Battle. Delana Ray Bonsi. Edward Capel. Peyton Angela Carney. Robert Sesson III. Alexander Chadwick. Brendan Chen. Vanessa Chang. Francis David Sheeran. Megan Noel Powers. Patricia D. Christensen. Madeline Cox. Madison May Daly. Justin Yunju Dao. Jessica Data. Samantha Deans. Jacob Jabankov. Christopher Donahue. William Dunn. Liam Evans. Jeffrey Fang. Matthew Ferenza. Christopher Fitzgerald. Simone Flowers. Carmela Flynn. Samika Gangidi. Emmanuel Matthews Gichla. Ian Goodspeed. Kelly Gray. Ashley J. Grosbeck. Angshao Gu. Elizabeth Hammond. Kara Iyer. Maya Johnson. Eli Kalkstein. Davis Dickens. Nicholas Kraus. Leal Kuptame. Carter Lawrence. Alyssa Ellen Lent. Chloe Lewandowski. Diana Lewis. Ali Lichtenberg. Mia Lynn. Dylan Malvenna. Dania Arlethal Navarrete. Aditi Shamir Patel. Junshu Pen. Amanda Rompado. Catherine Olympia Skoulos. Cassidy May Sheehan. Akansa Singh. Rebecca Lynn Solar. Brooke Shazinski. Dana Shutsuk. Amanda Sue. Anuj Swaminathan. Ashley Trzynski. Jacob Warias. Joanna Xiao. Jenna Yan. Sarah Zafian. Sarah Zanowski. Jordan Zuckerman. Abdullah Al-Shere. Sebastian Arizbe. Smriti Arumkabam. Brian Barrett. Shayna Kent. Kieran Bohanan. Cesar Bravo. Victoria Berger. Cesar Castillo. Shihong Chen. Abraham Cho. Winnie Corradeli. Josefina Corripio. Maria Curran. James Daly. Teresa Daly. Nicole Elizabeth Duprat. Christopher Gutierrez. Diego de Caballes Galindo. Meme Detrick. Kunyu Duan. Stephen Duquette. Michael Egnizik. Nia Godard. Jorge Jimenez. J. Eugene. Andrew Johnson. Christian Jorgensen. Patrick Armin Kayanan. Matthew Lutovic. Shito Lin. Cheng Liu, Luke Loso, Orhan Mahdi, Samantha Martin, Angar Nasseri, Alden Liu Olinis, Everest Orloff, John Powers, Kiera Pulse, Han Yi Qian, Madeline Shantz, Zachary Simmons, Anthony Sophia, Joseph Spence, Katrina Strayton, Nicholas Talarick, Madison Townsend, Evan Vega Wadley, Toby Roy Webster, Crystal Wozniak, Eliza Wu, Jijing Wu, Leo Shu, Abil Zahid, Junwei Zhang, Lucas Elbro, Rita Babis, Will Catalina, Jalen Campbell, Amy Carosi, Andrew Chen, Hao Chen, Dongju Gracie Jo, Carolyn Connolly, Wendy Dye, Daniela Immacolata DeSantis, Ethan Critchlow, John Michael Deerstein, Amanda Del Carpio, Eric Antonin Doherty, Brianna Mitchell Duba,
Yes, Duba.
Jeremy Gregware, Alexander Johnson, Elizabeth Joy Johnson, Olivia Kimball, Luke Stephen Koschel, Julia Kramer, Gabriel Ladando, Hallie Lauzon, Jillian Lees, Ryan Liang, John Lippert IV, Alexei Marakov, Alexandra Naraki, Matthew Fitzpatrick Novak, Gerald T. Osborne, Anthony Paradiso, Kieran Peters, Chelsea Nguyen Fan, Olivia Piscopo, Jacob Rupert, Casey Selinsky, Patrick Smith, Abigail Snyder, Dominique Sullivan, Aziz Taman, Gabriel Richard Terrando, Lou Vigint, Catherine Worthington, Dylan Burnett, Charles Che, Payan Chen, Nicholas Chait, Almag Cohen, Aaron Cohen, Eric Coyote Grande, Colin Deniston, Denzel Dixon, Lauren Do Diallo, Albert Dong. Madeline Celesta. Yao Ngan. Zachary Paul Gunther. Irakli Gerznidze. Piro Gusho. Allison Harry. Andre Herrera. Zoe Hamblett. Ru Chen Jia. Anthony Scott Johnson. Franklin Johnson. Rojang Karn. Zachary Edward Catterman. Catherine Klonica. Sanath Kamar. Panayotis Lazos. Lauren Anna Lee. Connor Lenahan. Jia Lee. Yanfeng Liu. Dongsheng Liu. Parker McCormick. Thomas Moe. Claire Olmsted. Helena O'Sullivan. Zhou Yupan. Ajit Parmar. Sean Patch. Nicholas Petmeyer. Wei Piao. Davis Piercy. Jonathan Punim. Henry Chi. Justin Riflard. Arhum Ahmed Sheikh. Alex Shao. Luke Williams. Hao Yu Yang. Charles Yu. Zimin Zhang. Zhang Yu Jing. Zhu Zhu. Winder Alleman. Antonio Toniateo Anaya. Michael Joseph Awad. Ethan Henry Bly. Preston Jan Caldwell. Mauricio Chavez. Junting Chen. Paul John Bautista Clett. Caleb Crooks. Drew Douglas. Luke Earl. Bate Lawrence Egbear. Don Fakash. Deanna Fava. Dagan Fuss. Garrett Gagnon. Richard Mark Gonzalez. Benjamin Heft. Jiuxian Jiang. Jiru Jin. Nikhil John. Yu Hao Lee. Billy Hennigar. Kun Lee. Minakakshi Mohagorkar. Daniel Mandrus. Veronica Marulis. Ethan Nelson. Hayden Niggett. Thomas Peter. Lopin Ni. Saithya Ramash. Saul Saldivar. David Schultz. Yi Tang. Xian Yu Tao. Chichia Shi. Wei Chun Xia. Yu Wu. Andre Masanobu Shibata. Adrian Eli Munoz Woods. Gina Shrestha. Ian Stevenson. Faiza Rabi. Elizabeth Tweenstra. Murad Walsh. Ryan Walton. Rui Chi Yan. Sung Tai Yo. Bennett Young. Thomas Zelli. Curtis Zagoda. Han Zhang. Darren Zhu. Alejandra Barajas Navarro. Matthew Bernhardt. Gabriella Dumani. Ray Heller. Lindsay Kaufman. Kunal Kular. Karina Sandoval. Dasha Sarduk. Cassandra Shore. Brianna Stahl. Mina Abel Malik. Mary Jane Alexander. Jonathan Agbazo. Annalise Bosley. Brendan Buccieri. Liam Bywater. Alyssa Cahill. Marco DeAngelis. Richard A. Demboski III. Drew Denny. William Dontremont. Tiffany Alomba Philawol. Gil Gerard Goldsmith. Christopher Gomes. Miriam Simone Hancock. Quinn Kelly. Nathan Kerr. Jordan Kinsler. Giadi Lin. Nicholas Lee Malzone. Riley Ellison Moretti. Nicholas Porter. Brian Pistolka. Lauren Michelle Reynolds. Nitya Subramaniam. Matthew Tagazawa. Roland Witherspoon. Brian Seth Wright II. Spencer Brockdorf. Annalena Grace Capuano. Zeshin Teng. Max Feuerman. Jinhuan Fu. Kyle Gallick. Alexei Gulob. Rishika Sai Jandyala. Malcolm McClemens. Sydney Newman. Ethan Joseph Tangway. Lun Xuan Su. Jessica Abazia. Jenna Ackerman. Amy Agostino. Aloid Adyagam. Chidera Almadefi. Tyler Bade. Luke John Barden. Aaron Barnes. Ian Robert Barthelmess. Eileen Adele Barris. Jack Bean. Rose Bolerman. John Hunter Booth. Andreas Jose Buffard. Christina Boyd. John Charles Siza. Isabel Chase. Min Chow. Jefferson Chen. Ifan Chen. Ellen Chen. Anna Cheng. Hanlong Cheng. Amy Key. Justin Chomo. Emma Cohen. Heather Diane Converse. Abigail Corrento. Catherine Cornell. Daphne Coronado. Antonio Enrico Corrado. Zefan de Cruz Siemle. Brian Delaney. Matthew Driscoll. Jack Dykeman. Somadina Egbuna. Ryan Aisulameni. Ziqiao Fang. Thomas Farrington. Alexi Feldman. Dominic Antonio Flores. John Fawney. Matthew Fox. Thomas David Frazier. Ava Samara Gallagher. Tayu Geen. Alexander Gervin. Sean Gibbons. Sophie Goddard. Yifan Hao. Lillian Hibbs. Aiden Hornberger. Ji Yue Ha. Yifeng Huang. Sophia Jeremy. Yu Jin. Christian Johnson. Alexander Keller. Reese Kelly. Brian Kelly. Nicholas Michael Komaisko. Alex Kuzel. Alston Lee. Ryan Sangjun Lee. Lauren Lepre. Aaron Lee. Jason Lin. Tomas Luduño. Peter Macaluso. Michael McCrae Jr. Liam James McCoskey. Anthony Mazzella. Morgan Rose McHugh. GMA. Christopher Metcalf. David Malone. Carson McDonald. Sophia M. Morena. Daniel Myers. Nicholas Nagosian. Connor Noyes. Eric Paul Perez. Meg Allison Obispo. Olubenga Ogunusi. Catherine O'Reilly, Michelle Parent, Christine Parks, Stephen Polikowski, Liam McClellan Peck, Katrina Fong, Ilan Pincus, Maximilian Podolsky, Nicholas V. Papolizio, Yifon Chian, Nampoina Adihasina Rajinovelo, Amanda Rigby, Holly Rolfs, Wanik Roy, Olin Matthew Ryan, Christopher Solomon, Christian Saldana, and Lee Samborski, Paul Scally, Jacob Schaefer, James Stanley Shore, Megan Shea, Sydney Selvage, Pranav Shenoy, Aiden Smith, Bennett Song, Eric Sawaski, Nathan Spina, Hayden Spock, Patrick Straub, Mark Joseph Sullivan III, Sanjay Surararajan, James Magnus Taylor, Alexis Tendilla Lopez, Sydney Thao, Eric Tang, Ashif Udin, Maya Ann Venkat, Ivan Varaish. How fun. Jack Wilkie, Billy Wu, Yi-Hui Wu, Carter Wynn, Daniel Yaman, Aliyah Chingyan Jikdiz, John Zagorski, Julia Z, Haoshuan Terry Zhang, Dylan Thomas Douglas Weibel, Dakota Countryman, Patricia Ann Dooley, Tierney Duggan, Alexis Figueroa, Ashley Harris, Robert Ivers, Lauren Elizabeth King, Kenny Zhang, Laura Zwern, Nicholas March, Miriam Matthew, Nicholas Nilsson, Ian Thomas Parker, Alexander Patterson, Isabella Reddish, Daniel Satara, Peter Sebastian Vincello,
Congratulations.
Please join me in congratulating our 2023 graduates of the School of Engineering. I now ask Ken Simons, Associate Professor of Economics in the School of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences, to please come forward to present the graduates.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees in Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences please rise and remain standing? President Schmidt, I have the honor to present the School of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Candidates, you and dual majors now seated, you have chosen to engage our world's most complex challenges, to renew our humanity, to create our spirit, to forge our society. President Schmidt, the candidates standing have completed the requirements of the university, and the faculty recommends them to you for the bachelor's degree in their respective fields of humanities, arts, and social sciences.
In accordance with the laws of the state of New York, upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the Board of Trustees and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, I proudly admit each of you to the bachelor's degree with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. We congratulate you and extend our sincere best wishes. Please be seated, and would the School of Humanities, Arts, and Social Science graduates please come forward.
Gabriella Hall. Martha Quitala. Jianing Shen. Leora Sims. William Walters. Xiaobo Wei. Julia Blitz. Christine Kim. Hadas Neve. Charlie Silveria. Jalen Edmonds. Maximilian Ereclo Lopez. Malachi Loudermilk. Nirmal Shaker. Yi Chong Shu. Adam Fellows. Hannah Lillian Price. Martin Smith. Chen Wong. Yao Yang. Christoph Hefty. Gia Kang Zambrana. Rachel Lynch. Deja Rin. Yisha Dong. Kobe Watowitz. Hannah Bilger. Rebecca Broniak. Annie Chang. Keegan Dent. Amy Gill. Joshua Hacklander. Kaylee Hernandez. Justin Hung. Maxwell Lico. John Bo Lin. Hao Yang Liu. Johnny Liu. Arya Magsudlo. Emmett Mayer. Brian Neo. Sarah Mrakwa. Ariana Pargan. Wenfei Peng. Mikhail Pozniakov. Annabelle Prodnuk. Christopher Pugliese. John Temple Arthur Ray. Oscar Javier Rodriguez Ruiz. Brendan Rufo. Philip Stapleton. Yuan Su. Sean Thornton. Miles Tyson. Junji Wan. Benny Wubert. Kathy L. Yang. Yiran Zhang. Jacqueline Mignot. Daniel Body Milani. Gwyneth Ann de Assis Bartolome. Tian Quetzal. Marian Delgados Jimenez. Carla Juida. Vaishnavi Kanakamedala. Rochelle Pearl Caper. Jetta McPhee. Grace Perrin-Cheryl. Madison Peterson. Madeline Stout. Emily Berkmeyer. Colette Fishkin. Nicole Gramanidis. Astrid Johnson. Katrina Beatriz Pineda. Abigail Lynn Murray. Lindsay Vogelman.
Please join me in congratulating our 2023 graduates from the School of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences. Now I ask Dorit Nevo, Professor of Management Information Systems and Acting Vice Provost and Dean of the Office of Graduate Education, to please come forward to present the graduates.
Will the candidates for the bachelor degrees in business and management please rise and remain standing? President Schmidt, I have the honor to present to you the Lally School of Management's candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science. These are the graduates who will become the ethical, innovative, and strong leaders of tomorrow. President Schmidt, the candidates standing have completed the requirements of the university, and the faculty recommends them to you for the bachelor degrees in their respective fields of business and management.
In accordance with the laws of the State of New York, upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the Board of Trustees and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, I proudly admit each of you to the bachelor's degree with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. We congratulate you and extend our sincere best wishes. Would the Lally School of Management graduates please come forward?
Jiuqi He. Jacob Lorenzo. Shengzi Yu. Hamilton Abert. Niall Boyce. Taylor Zaherny. Natalie Cipriano. Fiona Clark. Ruben Windsor Clark. Gabrielle Como. Matthew Crown. Logan Cruitt. Christina Daphne Otis. Jeffrey DeSico. Samantha Fideli. Jasmine Matondo Filova. William Fredericks. Cameron Growney. Zivian Gitian. Sandra Jean Harper. Betsy He. Robert Herman. Srivarsha Jayaprakash. Jacqueline Louise Kotziel. Stephen Krumpholtz. Brian Kwon. Owen Leary. Jian Lee. Yushin Liu. Michael Alejandro Magalan. TJ Walsh. Ryan Massey. Nathaniel Mansfield. Martin Marinchev. Viskar Muskie. Sean McNamara. Daniel Mosley. Nuruddin Tinhay Jr. Luke Murphy. Joshua David Olson. Nasim Owens. Dominic Palmer. Matthew Peter Kuski. Matthew Howard Risch. Joseph Dominic Saya. Yeah, Joe! Ryan Schwenger. Kian Sidney. Uthebir Singh. Eric Soares. Umado Waihara. Anthony Verhoes. Chingwei Wang. And Drake Zimba.
So by now you certainly know that I want to ask you to join me in congratulating our 2023 graduates from the Lally School of Management. I now ask Professor Kurt Brenneman, Dean of the School of Science, to please come forward to present the graduates.
Thank you. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees in science please rise and remain standing? President Schmidt, I have the honor and privilege to present the candidates of the School of Science for the Bachelor of Science degree. These are the thought leaders who will shape tomorrow. They're the ones that learned as students how to solve problems that haven't even been determined yet. They will shape the future. They'll write the algorithms, they'll make the discoveries, and they will enable the world to change for the better. President Schmidt, The candidates standing have completed the requirements of the university, and the faculty recommends them to you for the bachelor's degree in their respective fields of science.
In accordance with the laws of the State of New York, upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, I proudly admit each of you to the bachelor's degree with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. We congratulate you and extend our sincere best wishes. Would the School of Science graduates please come forward?
Nush Agarwal. Shino Chaffee. James Gian. Roshi Lee. Alistair McMillian. Adam Mortensen. Madeline Campagna. Marissa Cogswell. Alexis Elizabeth Cook. Caitlin Cronin. Brett Irish.
You can't touch this!
Rory Christopher Devon. Diana Giardola. Annalise Jin. Ronnie Jones. Nicole Knowles. Matheny McKaylee. Aaron Morris. Summer Nolan. Leah Sweeney. Samantha Tribus. Sandhya Velayapan. Bowden Whalen. Anjali Shinde. Monica Dabrowska. Uyan Dao. Jaya Yen. Raya Acharya. Sheethal Bapu. Sarah Buckvick. Shin Young Tai. Victoria Campiatello. Rashika Shavali. Hannah Daño. Tegan Dolby. Shayom Davapadhyaya. Karishma Dusing. Lucas J. DePreta. Caitlin Feng. Ethan Fritz. Taylor Hansen. Dennis Howard. Zoe Hires Boogie. Samita Islam. Rosalind Jukutoya. Emily Jung. Sumia Mansouri. Oh. Liam Patrick McDermott. Emily McMahon. Divya Maharaj Raj. Tasneem Naina. Risha Saji Nathan. Lexi Ann Ratkovitz. Sophia Russo. Yuqian Hu. Michelle Shen. Manan Shukla. Ariella Sprague, Avisura, Alice Verghese, Mandru Shu, Ichen Josie Jo, Isabella Unchuk, Dylan Bednarski, Emma Chen, Walker Fang, Magdalena Jackson, Summer Jesky Dean, Jacob Chiovilanti, Matthew Leckie, John Liu, Melina Michaelides, Andrea Mikel, Christina Papagiorgio, Claire Elise Reedy, Theo Severud, Joshua Thompson, Muyuan Tian, Darian Topolsky, Liu Wang, Chung Hao Wang, Yang Chi Zhu, Qin Yu Yin, Yao Jing, Eric Andre Cross, Deepa Nandun, Somya Srinivasan, Jayon Vargas, Casey James Adams, Nana Befi Boateng Ejikim, William Allen, Cypranav Avula, Janae Barala, Igor Baranov, John Kirk Bartley, Ryan Bartone, Jim Batista, Jaden Beck, Sophia Beck, Clay Bell, Shelley Belsky, Ryan Benson, Nicholas Bazanis, Alice Biebel, Sahit Bola, Racia Bolapragada, Matthew Jonathan Bonacaze, Kyle Bokert, Elijah Burdo, Kong Ming Kao, Catherine Carbone, Ryan Corrido, Joseph Casenti, Andrew Seeley, Melissa Sen, Sage Charity Griffiths, Ashley Chen, Boyu Chen, Chengbing Chen, Daniel Chen, Kevin Chen, Mingyi Chen, Vincent Chen, Chung Tung Chen, Jihan Chen, Luke Chen, Catherine Chu, Joseph Chu, Matthew Ciramelli, Omar Laraco Cobas, Jessica Coco, Ella Coleman, Gorman Dotterman, Olivia Gray Davis, Nicholas Damaris, Yu Jiandong, Sean Patrick Dowd, Mason DeBoof, Sean Dunnigan, Caleb Esquino, Michael Joshua Morelos Fababer, Joyce Fang, Ryan Ferzoco, Connor Flynn, John Foster, Shrishti Gadolia, Jeff Gao, Han Yu Pinyin, Jenny Gao, Brandon George, Junyuan Gong, Megan Goulet, Jared Stanley Gridley, Zifeng Gu, Su Hang Gui, Jingyang Guo, Yizhou Guo, Lorenzo Alberto Guri, Evan Hall, Anisha Huluai, Derek Hansen, Chris He, Ryan Heffernan, Joseph Curley Hinckley, Roshin Hu, Hong Hao Huang, Jesse Huang, Ishang James Huang, Ajwad Islum, Sheldon Jackson, John Jacob, Hannah Jin, Samuel Katzman, Radhika Kurada, Sita Kilaru, Nicholas King, Jonathan Kosolu, Christos Kritsulas, Dylan Kulis, Justin Kwong, Ryan LaFleur, Luke Lavin, James Liebrig, Michael Lanation, Alexia Liang, Li Ruohua, Shuhuan Li, Yu Xiao Li, Brian Lean, Han Ling, Andrew L'Italian, Jack Littlefield, Chuyu Liu, Hongbin Liu, Kevin Liu, Mingyi Liu, Peru Liu, Zachary Love, Jiari Liu, Louis Liu, Runmin Liu, Jingyi Li Wu, Jack Francis Mansfield, Sebastian Martinez, Aiden Mbida Owana, Lee McCaffrey, Anthony McGran, Cole Merirata, Samuel May, Tony Min, Lahar Mogleliciti, Alexander Montans, Samantha Newman, Daniel Newworth. Christopher Ng. Sonra Ning. Thomas Joseph Oakes. Antonia Orta. Joshua Jihoon Park. Ashta Patra. Connor Patterson. Joanna Pepper. Mira Pianta. Srishti Pithadia. Anushka Pottar. Joseph Patvin. Tien Chung Pu. David Chien. Sneha Runjith. Shantni Raribra Babu. Rowen Rin. Alex Riddle. Andreas Rizk. Liam Roberts. Michael Kenneth Roberts. Ellie Robinson. Jacob Sandling. Artharva Sate. Daniel Savage. Oh, it's Kevin Scott. Arthur Sitharaman. Aria Selvam. Yash Mithrunte Samburud. Shao Yuchern. Krisana Shen. Bowen Shi. Mason Sklar. James Sowers. Nishant Shrivashtada. Carl Statler. Harry Sweet. Kirti Sundaram. Jody Shana Sunray. Andrew Keiko Zoki. Heng Ming Tan. Maxwell Tang. Astrid Tingle. Vin Tron. Ethan Tuttle. Matthew Uriga. Andrew Wallach. Danang Wong. Spencer Webb. Samantha West. Daniel Wisdom. Brian Wu. Johi Wu. Junyi Wu. Joseph Xiao. Jialu Shu. Jie Yan. Xiao Yu Yang. Yi Yang. Wei Ting Ya. Lake Yin. Michelle Yu. Nathan Junhun Yuwen. Hung Cheng Zheng. Maxwell Zhao. Yichen Zhao. Alex Bills. Drake Bradshaw. Catherine Champagne. Tony Chan. Isabella Shope Ryan. Hanchi Young. Anna Victoria Calderon Blanchard. Julia Hubbard. Allison Rose Kostorf. Horang Q. Kedwin Diaz. Megan Marion Fife. Tenzing Gongwatsang. Lydia Halter. Eugene Chen.
Let's go!
Vincent Huo. Xiaodra Huang. Cheng Liu. Evan Hernandez. Fatina Kamara. Pedro Lara. Changzhou Li. Andy Lin. Kaylee Danette Mejeron Pena. Amanda Morales. Chen Yu Miao. Yuxin Shen. Zhang Yi Shen. Ray Shi. Eric Song. Manvi Lydia Singh. Samuel Stewart. Lindsay Sue Toft. Jamin Villas. Yan Shen Ren. Qichan Wang. Shengalun Wang. Wang Yijia. Yuyang Wang. Xixian Xu. Xiaojing Xu. Zhengwen Xu. Jackson Young. Rangsheng Zhang. Jihui Zhu. Michaela Berman. Ian Barry. Akshay Bhatt. Lucas Bram Bouter. Walter Cook. Andrew Days. Luke Dyer. Ainsley Filkins. Aralambos Gavras. Jacob Gardner Harris. Lindsay Gilson. Cameron Gray. Elijah Michael Grushitsky. Beckett Hill. Kai Hong. Aiden Kaminsky. Zachary Kubiak. Brandon Luo. Amber Migliori. Yufan Mu. Michael Poropatrick. Sean Kwan. Maxwell Rothman. Scott Schwartz. Logan Simon. Ram Simkovich. Yuman Wong. Sonia Wu. Kentaro Yusuda. And we have Max Stewart Steele.
And now, please join me in congratulating our 2023 graduates from the School of Science. I now invite Professor Platka to present the Information Technology and Web Science graduates.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in Information Technology Web Science please rise and remain standing? President Schmidt, I have the honor to present the candidates of Information Technology and Web Science program for the Bachelor of Science degree. The multidisciplinary nature of our program has prepared these students to excel across the disciplines of all of our schools. We look forward to seeing them inspire and lead their colleagues in changing the world. President Schmidt, the candidates standing have completed the requirements of the university, and the faculty recommends them to you for the bachelor's degree in their respective fields of science.
In accordance with the laws of the State of New York, upon the recommendation of the faculty, with the approval of the Board of Trustees, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, I proudly admit each of you to the bachelor's degree with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. We congratulate you and extend our sincere best wishes. Would the Information Technology and Web Science graduates please come forward?
Anthony Bonadies. Yiyang Xiao. Daniel Dorticos Rossi. Jacob Dyer. Anthony Fabiano. Daniel Fink. David Fink. Cristia Flores Gonzalez. Tyler Jeffrey Green. Roham Hussein. Charlotte Stanton. Dina Qasim. Patrick Ree Kim. Kenneth Lee Jia Eng. Yan Shen Lin. Zingi Liu. Stefan Martin. Alexandra Mennikova. Maxwell Montemagno. Simran Nambier. Roma Parajamp. Tian Tian Ki. Zhao Qin. Harrison Riley. Rupak Steven. Anya Tralshawal. Manya Trahan. Rachel Wong. Ding Heng Yan. Rashona Yang. Eric Zhang.
Please join me now in congratulating our 2023 graduates from the Information Technology and Web Sciences program. I now would like to ask Megan Lenehan Mulder, class of 2010, president of the Rensselaer Alumni Association to come forward and welcome the class of 2023 to the ranks of the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute alumni and alumnae.
Good afternoon. I am Megan Lenahan Mulder, class of 2010, and the president of the Rensselaer Alumni Association. It is my tremendous honor to be here with you today. Last time I was in this stadium for graduation, I was in your shoes. Since then, not a day has gone by that I haven't felt the effect that RPI and the time I spent here has had on me. Sitting here 13 years ago, little did I know my future husband would be sitting in the row behind me, or that I would be standing here today on this stage delivering you a speech as the 4th female and youngest ever president of the Rensselaer Alumni Association. I am elated to be with you as we celebrate and graduate RPI's class of 2023. And I have the privilege and honor of welcoming you into over 110,000 strong Rensselaer Alumni Association. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the journey that you all endured to get here today. You entered in freshman year in 2019, pre-COVID, a world that we will never see again. You adapted, persevered, and made the most of your COVID experience. And most of all, you didn't give up. I commend you for this and know that you will face future challenges with tenacity and problem-solving skills that are unparalleled. One of the common questions I was asked after graduation was, did you use your degree? For me, I did, every minute of every day. I was designing jet engine parts. So I was calculating stress and strain, drawing free body diagrams, calculating heat transfer. However, a lot of my friends would answer that question differently and say they did not. But I challenge that answer because looking back on my time at RPI, here are the key things that I learned. Number 1, how to problem solve, literally and figuratively. Number 2, how to work with and lead teams. And number 3, a strong work ethic. And so when you get asked this question, which you will, I want you to think about your RPI degree as more than what you learned in the textbooks. Some of you have become tremendous student leaders, leading your peers and creating the RPI experience. Some of you have begun to invent the future. Some of you are mentoring and inspiring the next generation of RPI students, but all of you are changing the world. My love for my alma mater runs deep. When I was a student, I was a sister of Alpha Gamma Delta. Woo! An admissions ambassador, a student orientation advisor, and president of Red and White. So I would tell every audience, prospective students, accepted students, current students, and alumni, how great RPI was. So it's no surprise that I'm up here advocating for how important it is for you to continue to be part of this RPI community after you walk out of here today. How many of you interviewed for your new career with an RPI grad? Or had an ARCH experience through an RPI alumnus connection? Or how many of you chose to stay for a higher degree after a conversation you had with an RPI mentor? My hope is that one day, everyone in this stadium will have said at least yes to at least one of these questions. It is our responsibility as alumni to build the strength and impact of our alumni association. And you're probably sitting there thinking, well, what can I do about that? I just graduated. Well, with the help of Savannah Crooks, who's here today, and Aaron Amarello, we recently launched the Young Alumni Council as a way for our young alumni to get involved and start shaping programming for their peers and future alumni. For example, 6 months from now, I bet you will have a list of lessons learned regarding finding and starting a full-time job and would want to share that with next year's senior class. You are the expert at this, not me. I haven't had to find a new job in years. For those of you that have been student leaders over the past few years, I challenge you to continue to be leaders as alumni. There are regional chapters ready to welcome you and get started. The alumni in these chapters and their partners in the Office of Alumni Engagement have connections for you, can offer support, and provide opportunities for you to help other alumni and the RPI students who follow in your footsteps. Our alumni community is made up of innovators, entrepreneurs, scientists, and business leaders. And today, you officially become a member of this exceptional group. The Rensselaer Alumni Association's mission statement is to connect and grow our alumni community while investing in the Rensselaer of tomorrow. I urge you to get to know as many fellow RPI alumni as possible, to help one another, to be there for one another, because it can truly change the trajectory of your life and the lives of others. It certainly has for me. And now, it is my great pleasure, on behalf of all of your fellow alumni, to welcome you into the Rensselaer Alumni Association. We wish you all the very best as you begin your next chapter. Congratulations. We are so proud of you.
Thank you, Megan. Well, class, the world is waiting for you. Good luck. Go to it. And with my warmest wishes, go with all of you. Diplomas will be distributed inside the East Campus Athletic Village practice gym immediately following the ceremony. Our commencement exercises are concluded. Please join us for the picnic at 86 Field and Hassan Quad. I'd like to ask you now to rise to join in the singing of our alma mater and remain standing for the benediction. Please remain in your places until the academic procession leaves the field and your section has been dismissed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Here's to old RPI, her fame may never die. Here's to old Rensselaer, she stands today without a peer. Here's to those olden days, here's to those golden days, here's to the friends we've made at dear old RPI. Here's to old RPI, her fame may never die. Here's to old Rensselaer, she stands today without a peer. Here's to those olden days, here's to those golden days, here's to the friends we've made at dear old RPI.
Let us pray. O God, as we go forth from this place to an uncertain future, may all our graduates move forward with confidence and grace. For those who will pursue further education or research, give them gifts of wisdom and insight, that they may solve our world's most pressing problems and teach others to do so as well. For those joining industry, give them the gift of discernment to know what is right and good, and may their progress and prosperity be the reward of work done in integrity. For those who will serve in the arts, humanities, and in the nonprofit world, give them gifts of creativity and compassion, that they may lift up the best in themselves and others. For those preparing for military service, give them the gifts of strength and courage, that they may serve our nation and our world with integrity and honor. And for all of us gathered here today, we ask for the blessings of gratitude and pride in the accomplishments of this graduating class. May their time at Rensselaer be the foreshadowing of the bright promise of their future. Amen. Amen.
Band, right, quick, march. I was trying to get us to do an arc.